All right, welcome to this new scenario on product photography. We're going to talk about shooting an actual product. Now there's two different really types of ways of shooting product photography. There's the product photography where it's on a backdrop and you're shooting the actual product itself. Our product today is going to be this little Holga camera. And there's also lifestyle product photography, and that's out in the field, seeing it actually being used in work. Now you can use all your other photography skills to kind of shoot outdoors and go shoot in action and seeing this out in the world. So we're going to concentrate on sort of a DIY way to shoot the product itself on a nice clean backdrop. This is great for using it in e-commerce, on websites, if you're shooting, even food or any type of product that you need to showcase to either sell or sort of show in a magazine or anything like that. It's also a really cool way to start making money with your photography. So we're gonna do some really basic shots using a kit lens on my Fuji X-T2, a tripod, some butcher paper, some natural light, and some really cool tips to show you how to do this. So let's get into it. The first tip is using a cheap paper roll or poster board to create a really nice looking professional backdrop. Tip number 2 is using a tripod. This will help with a lot of different things. For one, it'll let you shoot with a higher f-stop. That means stopping down to like an 11 or even an 8 or a 16, getting more in focus so your product looks great. And that way it'll let you have a longer shutter exposure on your tripod. You won't get that handshake. It'll also let you compose your shot effortlessly, and it will be consistent if you're shooting multiple products over one. Really, the tripod is fantastic and a must-have for product photography. So tip number 3 is controlling your light with bounce cards or negative fill. So we'll use poster board, we have white poster board or black poster board that'll help you control contrast and control the look on your product itself. Tip 4 is really paying attention to your product. Make sure it's far enough away from the background, it's in the center where all your light is, and it's clean and it looks pristine. You can fix up some stuff on Photoshop, but the more time you spend on set making sure your product looks good, the easier time you'll have later. Tip number 5 is making your product look even more professional and a higher production value by creating a reflection under the product. You're gonna use some plexiglass, glass, or a mirror to create this really cool reflection from below that'll really add a lot of production value to your DIY project. And our last tip is to edit your photos to make them look as professional as possible. Clean up the background, clean up any spots, make your product look clean, bring up the whites, crush the blacks a little bit, add contrast. Just make it look as professional as you can.